What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode of our My Player Career Mode here on FIFA 17. As you can see today, guys, we are having an interesting episode for you. Because if we take a look at the league table, where I left you off in the last episode, we were currently sat 6th place. We do have a game in hand over Liverpool, and victory in our first game will mean that we go back to a point behind them. So I was saying that we won't get a top 4 spot come the end of the season here with Leicester. Of course, this is the loan spell, so we're not actually at Leicester City itself. And of course, after this loan spell is done, we're probably going to be playing the World Cup and maybe ending off the series there. So for this kind of thing, it would be nice to get them a top 4 spot. Of course, it has no relevance to me. But, as I say, to get a top 4 spot, it would be pretty damn nice. So, Arsenal are on 49, Liverpool are on 49, we are on 45. So, victory in our first game will move us up to 48, we'll be a point behind Arsenal and Liverpool. And, in all seriousness, we're only 5 behind Spurs if we can get to 4 behind Spurs if we can get to 48. So, I mean, we're still in with a shout, potentially, at going on to win the title. How cool would that be, even with 12 draws? So, guys, without further ado, today we are going to get straight into the games. We've got first Norwich, and then I think I may play 2 games in today's episode, probably that one against Swansea there, before we move into the next episode. I just want to say as well, I apologise for this coming out late. Basically, guys, I went out last night, came in at stupid o'clock in the morning. I wasn't planning on going out, to be fair. And then I came back at stupid o'clock and literally didn't get out of bed until around about, I'd say, quarter to 11 / maybe half 11. I can't remember exactly what time it was. Somewhere in that region. Anyways, so actually, looking at this, guys, for the first game, my fitness isn't 100%. I'm actually going to sim this one. It's home as well, so I'm hoping that that will be able to make sure we get a victory. So here we go then. We're going to sim the first game, then we'll play Swansea and the next one. So we end up... Are you kidding me? We ended up with a 2-0 defeat to Norwich. And we were at home. Okay, well, that's not good at all. Boys, like, seriously, man. All you had to do was win the game, and we'd have been completely fine. So I've got some international friendlies here, which we normally skip anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and do that again. I can't believe we just lost 2-0 to Norwich. I would have played it, but I'd have been on basically half fitness. Of course, we'd be playing against PSG on the Thursday before. So that's kind of why I'm low fitness. But even so, man, like, we did 120 minutes as well of that. It wasn't like it was only 90 minutes, of course. It went to penalties, and we won on penalties. So if you didn't already watch that episode, I recommend you guys go and watch it, of course. That is our parent club, and we have knocked them out of the Europa League. So, unfortunately, we've ended up with a defeat in the first game. But without further ado, guys, we're going to get straight into the one against Swansea here. And let's go and grab ourselves a victory. Alright then, guys, that is the team that we have for this game against Swansea. Myself and Amang up front with Trapp out on the right, Mendy, Escalante in the middle, Damari Gray on the left, Chilwell, Amati, Santos, Johnson, and Unsane in between the sticks. Of course, guys, the Premier League season kicked off yesterday. We had Arsenal playing against Leicester, of course, my favourite club. I had a few friends around, that's why I ended up going out last night, because we watched it all together. And let's just put it this way. For large periods of the game, I was very frustrated. However, from a neutral's perspective, it was quite an entertaining game, and it was kind of annoying to watch from Arsenal perspective, but I'm glad they came back to win. So, I mean, it's been quite a good start to the Premier League season. Of course, on Saturday, when you're watching this, a lot of the games will have kicked off and probably ended. But as I'm recording this, it is now around about 1 o'clock, and I think the only game that has finished is the Liverpool one. So, yeah, it looks like it could be a very interesting kind of first week of Premier League football. And I'm just kind of not necessarily worrying for the big teams, but I'm seeing, of course, Leicester yesterday against Arsenal. They gave a great performance and maybe should have come away with the full 3 points. Today, Watford had a good performance against Liverpool, but when I left that game, it was Liverpool were in front. So it was 3-2 when I last checked that game, although I don't know what the score is now as I'm recording this. So, you know, my kind of predictions video at the moment is looking good, but there are a couple of things where I'm thinking maybe the smaller teams might get a result here and there. So, you know, we'll see what happens today. I think it's going to be a very kind of interesting day of football. But I'll show you the Swansea team before we get into this one, guys. And that is the Swansea team on your screen. Borja Baston up top, still Tolisso in the middle. Harrison Reed as well in there. Alfie Mawson, Jordi Amat. Yeah, some interesting players, to be fair. But we're into the first game, guys. And it is about to get underway. We had a disappointing loss right at the start to Norwich. Can we pick it up? It's been 17 minutes of nothing here, and this is already shaping up to be very, very boring. Do you know what, guys? If it's the same for this game here in World Class, so there's barely any chances in the gameplay isn't entertaining, I'm going to bump it down to Professional. I've seen a few of you guys asking me to do so, to try and make the games more interesting. But as I've said previously, it doesn't actually come down to the difficulty it's on, because all that does is make it easier for me. My teammates don't play any better on professional. So yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens in the second game. But so far, literally nothing has happened. And it's not really been a great way to start the episode off. I mean, like there, for example, the pass back to me, the touch and stuff, which was just bad for me as well. And I just don't want to have another gameplay or games in the episode where we just literally play for 90 minutes and have no shots. Swansea going through. Swansea in behind. It's 1-0 Swansea City. Just like that. Leicester City's great defending yet again has been showcased on the biggest screen of football at the Liberty Stadium. I mean, where is our defenders? Where are they? Why can I not get chances as easy as that? Why don't I get put through one-on-one? I mean, I suppose I need to be in the right place and actually making the runs. But even so, like, for example, Borja Baston just waltzes through. No pressure at all on him. And it is Swansea 1, Leicester 0. Brilliant start, boys. Just as I expected to go. Gray's giving me a pass off there as well. I've tried to get it past the defender. I've got round him. Play it into Damari Gray. Gray strike goalwards. Keeper beats it out. Is it going to come back for us? Sadly, no. But Damari Gray will pick that up and head it straight back to a Swansea City player. It is our first chance coming into it. It was Damari Gray with it. Nice little 1-2 with him possibly here. And he didn't play it back. He just gave it away, sadly. But yeah, our first shot, Damari Gray with it. Straight at the keeper pretty much. And we're starting to get on the ball a little bit more now, but nothing really serious. Play that through again. Little 1-2. I'm onside, am I? Yes, I am. Straight through on goal. Right footed. Gotta be. 1-1. There we go. And we stayed onside as well. Little robot comes out as well on top of that. 42 minutes into the game. Swansea 1. Leicester 1. That's better, boys. Really good play as well. Nice 1-2 with Amang. And there is the finish. I honestly thought I was offside. Apparently not. But there you go. Good finish. Nice play. And that is back on level terms, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, the half-time whistle is now gone. As I said, we're back in it at 1-1. It was a nice play. And I was kind of wondering whether or not we were going to be offside, as you saw with it. But we were thankfully on. On top of that as well, you got to think, we were kind of lucky in the aspect that I wasn't 100% sure how that was actually all going to work out. You know, the pass back from a man could have gone so bad. But thankfully, he got it right. And we're back into the game. So, yeah. Oh, something else as well, guys. I did get the FIFA 18 beta, but unfortunately not had the chance to play it just yet. I'm not entirely sure if I'm allowed to give you like a kind of... I know I'm not allowed to make videos on it as we're through on goal here potentially for 2 left foot or right footed strike. That is so easy. It was supposed to be a low-driven shot. There it is. We're 2-1 up. So yeah, I know I can't make videos on the beta to kind of show you it, of course, because you're not allowed as part of the rule set that EA gave you. I don't know if I'm going to get around to playing it. If I do get around to playing it, then I might mention some like kind of stuff that I kind of experienced in the beta. I don't know as well if I'm allowed to talk about the entire thing, you know, what's in it or anything like that, because I don't actually know until I read the full rule set. But I haven't actually even played it. So I have got a code, I have installed it, but it's yet to be played. I just haven't had the time. So if I do end up playing it, then I will let you guys know. Maybe just give you guys like a little, I don't know, not necessarily tell you what's in it, because I don't know if that's allowed, but I'll just see what it's like anyway, guys, and let you guys know on some stuff. But seriously, I mean, the beta is basically not really too much different to how this game currently is now on FIFA 17. So I kind of don't want to play it and then have a bad experience and be like, oh my goodness me, it's going to be bad if this is in the game for FIFA 18. But that's, of course, what the beta is, to find out if everything's running smooth and stuff. But I mean, whether or not I'll do it, I didn't do it last year. I had a code last year, didn't play it. So again, I might not this year. We'll see. Here we go. We've stolen it back here, and I've got a chance to try and find a teammate in the middle. I'm going to put that across. There it is. Trap. It's 2. It's 3. Sorry, not 2. There it is. It's not even Trap. It's number 19. It's our captain. Is it Escalante? Is it? Anyways, 3-1 up. I could have been selfish and tried to basically, you know, kind of, I guess, get a hat-trick there with the curling effort. But I decided against it. Squared it across, and we have scored. It's not even Escalante. It's begins with an O. Anyways, guys, it's unfortunate there for Mawson, because he was so close to getting the block, but instead it hits him, goes through, and ends up going in. It's Pineda is the name that we've got there. Has the 3rd goal scorer. My bad, guys. But there you go, 3-1 up here at the Liberty Stadium, and I started off by complaining about our defenders. To be fair, they've had 1 chance to defend against, and it went in. So our defence haven't had a great game, but at least we've got ourselves back into it. Oh, here he goes. He's got to be for on goal. He's got so much pace, this guy. Why isn't he using it? Honestly, our number 46, he's got like 98 pace, I swear. He's so fast, and for some reason, he couldn't knock the ball in front of him and run. But that's a definite red card for Mawson there. He had to make the tackle. He doesn't get it. He ends up bringing the guy down, and that is the reason why he has been sent off. So Swansea down to 10. It is now, hopefully, an easy job for us to close this game out with the last 3 minutes and not concede another goal as I'm running through, trying to get a hat-trick. Nope, couldn't do it. I've got a chance. Wait a minute, it's come through. Oh, my goodness me. What happened there? We've got a hat-trick. I honestly don't know what happened, how the ball fell through to me, but I tell you what, I will take that. Leicester 4, Swansea 1. I thought that was a... How is that not being given as a free kick? I absolutely... Oh, my goodness me. I absolutely crushed him. And the referee allowed play on. Got through, and I just had to basically just try my best. And then, obviously, when you're that close to the keeper, you just pass it past him, and it normally goes in. So, there you go. Swansea 1, Leicester 4. We've got the match ball to take home as well. That's fantastic. And there we go, guys. 90 minutes on the clock. We have come away with the 3 points. It was a massive needed 3 points as well after the early defeat to Norwich. For some strange reason, we ended up losing 2-0, of course. So we needed those 3 points. It will help us along in our quest at a top 4 position here at Leicester in our final season, potentially as a footballer. But there you go. A confirmation of some other results then as well on the screen. Arsenal and Chelsea both dropping points against Palace and Villa. City beating Southampton, and of course Spurs-Liverpool still to play. But there you go, massively important 3 points. That now puts us back up to 6th place, guys. And most importantly, we are now 1 point behind Liverpool and 2 behind Arsenal in 4th. So, as it stands, Spurs have a game in hand. If they win that, they go on to 58, and they will be up into, of course, I guess 10 points clear of us. I think that might be against Liverpool right now, but I could be wrong. Anyways, we are getting closer. Whether or not we're going to finish there is going to be a very difficult task. We've got West Ham United to come right now, so I suppose we'll see what we do in this one, and then I'll give my impression as to whether or not I think we can get to the top 4 spot. So we're 2 points behind, victory against West Ham, and if Arsenal drop points and Liverpool drop points, we could be in the top 4 by the end of this episode. That's the team that we're going with for this one. It is at the London Stadium. Let's get straight into it. Alright, guys. As I said, we need another 3 points here. And depending on results elsewhere, we could be in the top 4 come the end of this episode, which will be great to do as well. So, wait, did I even show you the team? I was just rambling on. I don't think I showed you the team. Let's have a look. Did I show you it? No, I didn't. There it is. West Ham United's team. Felipe Anderson at right midfield. Leon Bailey at left. They've actually got a very good team of West Ham. I have to give them credit. They've got a solid squad here. So it wouldn't be surprising to see us fall to a defeat here at the London Stadium. But we'll try our best, as always, guys, to pick up the 3 points, to move forward as well. And let's just hope that, as I said, Liverpool and Arsenal will drop some points and we can get a win. Alright, we've got a corner nice and early on here, 4 minutes in. And I'm going to be on this one to try and whip it. Went to the near post, but it's going to come straight back to me here because it wasn't a great cross delivery in. And I've gone another one towards the back post this time. It's headed back across the face of goal. Nobody's on that one as West Ham trying to get out, but we've kept the pressure on here. Shoot that. Oh, he should just hit that, and then he might have had a good opportunity. But we're 7 minutes in, and we have the early pressure on West Ham. Can we make it amount to anything, though? Another chance to whip across in. There it is again to the middle. Free header middle. Oh, he's got to score. He has to score that. That is a free header in the middle of the box. You've got to do better than hitting it straight at the keeper, my son. That is terrible. Uh-oh, West Ham United in behind. Great save. What a fantastic stop that was. I mean, again, it's a very similar chance to what Swansea had in the first game of today, or the first gameplay of today's episode. When they scored it, it was similar defending to that. Again, we looked so suspect defensively, but that time, it was a fantastic stop from our goalkeeper. Can we keep them out from the corner, though? It's whipped into the middle, cleared away, only as far as West Ham United again. And another opportunity to whip across in. Chooses this time, though, to go backwards as they are still on the ball. Tries to dink it over. That should take the end of the chance. But as I said, like-for-like chance as what Swansea had. This time around, our keeper came to the rescue. But defensively, again, we are not sound at all. Ball down the left for me to chase. Can I keep this in, though? Yes, I can. And a chance to whip it into the middle. Keeper comes out, and that was important. He did as Chilwell finds himself with the opportunity to strike it. And it's gone high over the crossbar. Unlucky, Chilwell, pal. That wasn't anywhere near the goal, but I salute you for trying. But I tell you what, West Ham United goalkeeper Donnarumma did well because if he didn't come out for that, again, we were in with a really good shout at a potential header that should be in the back of the net. So I have to give him credit. Our teammate's down injured there. I wonder if the West Ham are going to be able to attack this or if they're going to put the ball out. We'll see. West Ham still coming forward. Fernandes with it. Chance. Strikes it. Saved again by the keeper. And the half-time whistle goes, guys. somewhat quiet first half comparing that to what we had against Swansea. So no real highlights like that are worth showing. I guess we had a couple of opportunities that maybe we should have scored. So again, West Ham had a good chance themselves that the keeper saved. So I have to give our goalkeeper credit. But I mean, again, it's been quieter than the Swansea one was in the aspect that there hasn't been goals. There've been chances, but we need to put one away. That's the problem. So I'm hoping the second half we can do that. And as I say that, Chilwell's just given away a free kick on the edge of our area. So West Ham United, if they still had Payet, which, you know, Judas or whatever you guys want to call him if you're a West Ham fan. I mean, I'm not going to get involved because I am not a West Ham fan. If you still have Payet, this is like an okay range. But, I mean, Felipe Anderson's not a bad shout as he ends up whipping over the wall and he goes over the top of the crossbar. Well, that's just simply unlucky. 71 minutes in, guys. A little bit of weirdness on the edge of the area, and then we end up hitting the strike goalwards, and it comes off our teammate. And he stood in an offside position. So, yeah, that's pretty much sums up this second half, really. I'm gonna say, if I had to say anything, that this is most likely going to be a draw, or somebody's going to nick this late. But honestly, that sums up this second half. Oh no, West Ham United in the dying few minutes hit the post and it's bounced back and it's cleared away. I said I felt like somebody was going to nick it in the final few minutes. West Ham United had the chance to do so. It came back off of the woodwork. Otherwise, they would have taken the full 3 points here. We do get a point though, and that is where we're going to end today's episode off. By match facts, you can see most of those chances coming in the first half. Nothing really happening in the second, to be fair. We'll check out the league table. We'll check out when we're playing Barca and stuff, guys. And I just want to say quickly as well, I apologise for this video coming out a bit later than the 4 o'clock usual time that it is going to come out. There's only one upload today, guys. As I said, I was out yesterday, wasn't planning on it, and I'm not feeling too great today, to be fair. So, yes. But I am going to try my best to get 2 videos out for you guys tomorrow, again at 4 p.m. and 6 p.m. UK time. I am also going out to see some family members as well tomorrow, so they may be a little bit later than usual as well, than the 4 o'clock and 6 o'clock times that we are normally seeing on the channel. So I apologise in advance if they are a little bit later. So that's how we end today's episode off then, guys. As you can see, it is currently Liverpool, Arsenal, Leicester City, as Liverpool have leapfrogged Arsenal to go into 4th place. I am 2 points, or we are 2 points behind Arsenal, 3 points behind Liverpool, 4 behind Manchester United, but those top 3 do have a game in hand. So I'm not looking at those right now. I'm looking to see who's going to get the final top 4 spot between us, Arsenal, and Liverpool. But actually saying that, West Ham have a game in hand, Everton have a game in hand, so if they win, they are certainly in with this race. So that's how it currently looks then, guys, with 8 league games to go. Man, it's going to be close at the top. We play Barcelona potentially. Oh, it will be next episode. We do take on Barcelona next episode, guys. So the Europa League quarter-final for you in the next episode. Barcelona, is it the... I don't know which one we're going to first. I don't know if it's the away leg or the home leg first. But yeah, guys, stay tuned for it. It's going to be very, very interesting. So that's it from me for today. I will see you all again at 4 p.m, hopefully UK time tomorrow. If not, it will be there or there around, maybe a little bit later, as I said. So thank you so much for your continued supporters as well. Once I get around to trying out the beta, I will let you guys know what I kind of feel about it. But other than that, there is nothing else to say. I will catch you all tomorrow, guys. See you all later. Adios.